Hey guys, alright, so it is officially Saturday morning and let's see what time it is. Don't mind me, I don't even know why I'm up. I did go to sleep when I got home from my little Wawa run. It's 2 a.m. 2 o'clock on a Saturday morning, so, and I have to be to work in 5 hours, right? So I'm going to be at work from 7 to 11.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like an issue with the router and Echo device, so try
Girl,
restarting them. Unplug both of them,
you hear
then plug
this?
the router back in. Wait 30 seconds. Once the router is back on and connected to the internet, plug in the Echo device.
What? When did I ask for Alexa to come on? Alexa don't work until Alexa wants to. So anyway, I digress with all that foolishness with her coming and interrupting my conversation. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't even know why I'm up. I did go to sleep once I got home from getting my dinner, but I'm up. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to get my little case built. So, of course, the low battery is coming on because I forgot to put you guys on the charger. But I'm going to put together this little nail case. So, it's a little nail rack, actually, and it sits on top of a surface. It doesn't go on the wall. And so I'm going to put that together because I do have some nail polishes in my content room that I'm trying to get organized. So, you guys, slowly but surely, I'm going to get this organization stuff down. I just need to know the right pieces and for all of the stuff that I have. So that's another thing that I have to do is just go through all of those boxes, the stuff that I took out of my room, because I still haven't unboxed all that stuff. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do this, put this together, as well as I know I mentioned before that I was getting ready to do a little hair mixture. This is an old time remedy that my mom used on my hair when I was a baby. Um, and it grew my hair. I was bald headed as hell. So kind of my head looks now how it looked when I was a baby. So my mom used this concoction and it grew my hair like crazy. And so I just thought about, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I got the ingredients and I'm about to mix it, honey. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put together this rack and I'm going to be mixing this mixture together. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna set me up a little spot down here on the floor so that I can put this together. I did see the, you know how they have the little manual or, well, I got it off of Amazon, and they have the description and the pictures and so forth. And so I saw that you needed a screwdriver with it. So I'm gonna have to find my screwdriver and be right back. All right, guys, I think we're back in business. Now, I don't know because I don't know if this is going to let me record while it's charging. But I know one thing. I'll be happy when Amazon sends me my battery charger. Oh, yeah, guys, that's another thing I meant to update you guys on. So with this camera, of course, I was just telling all the limitations. Partially is the battery life, of course. So I have been trying, and I'm just going to try to set this tripod up. So don't mind me. All right. Okay. So anyway, I've been trying to get the let's see. Oh, I just been trying to get like all of the specifications on the camera, to know how well it works, what are the cons, the pros, and all of that, right? So I've been using this camera quite a bit. So like I said, the one thing I noticed is the battery life. That's number one. Number two is there is not an automatic, or they don't like, how do I say, they don't really tell you or suggest. That's it. They don't suggest different parts or anything that will, help with just functionality of the camera. So that means that they're not showing you on the, on the website. It doesn't show you like which things are compatible and things like that. So I took it upon myself to contact customer service, and just through going through the chat and all of that with customer service or tech support, I should say, they kind of gave me some suggestions as to which battery chargers would be compatible with this camera. So that's what I did. I ordered that. So it comes with 2 batteries, the charger, and I'm hoping and praying that it is compatible with this camera. So that way I not only have 4, because the camera came with 2 batteries, and then the charger is supposed to come with 2. So that means I have 4 batteries, and then I'll also have an external charger so that I don't have to have the camera on the charger while I'm trying to record. Because this only works if I'm at home. If I'm out and about, it doesn't work. So anyway, I'm not going to ramble bamble anymore. I just came in the bathroom because I thought that it would be, wow. Hold on guys, I'm just going to tell you. I'm still trying to post. Yeah, I'm still trying to post the reel. I don't know. I'm just playing with these reels and things like that, trying to find out remix and how you go about it, which videos will let you remix, because, child, me and all this social media. And that's the thing. I consider myself to be a pretty good techie person. I've always been into computers. I took networking some time ago. But I am comfortable around the computer. So all this stuff is, I don't know if it's just so many different platforms, so many apps, so many, just different things that kind of bogs my mind. But, so anyway, let me go ahead and get to popping. So what I'm going to do is, and I had a shirt around here. Oh, there you go. I don't want to stand up because, yeah. Your girl don't have on the bottoms. But isn't that the joy of recording? And you kind of get to show people what you want. I can show you the good parts of my house. I don't have to show you where it's dirty at, where I don't feel like cleaning. Baby, social media will trick you, honey. Well, that's another thing I was going to get at. Don't let social media trick you, because everything that shines ain't gold. Keep that in mind. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this little mixture. So, 2 simple ingredients. Yeah, I was going to say you can add stuff if you want, but why? These are the 2 things that worked, tried and true. And so I'm going to use them. Now, of course, y'all probably saying, girl, what are you talking about? You don't even have no hair. True. Which is true. But, baby, it's growing. And so now tomorrow, which is Sunday, that will officially be my hair, body, spirit, soul, all of that. That's what that'll be. It'll be that day for me, right? So I'm going to get my whole self together. I'm going to remove my wig, which, by the way, I'm going to be sprucing this wig up in just a minute. I do have some curling, not even a cream though. Curling mousse. Yeah, it's a mousse. It's a curl mousse so that I can get the curls back in this wig. Tomorrow is Saturday. I have somewhere to go. I don't know if we're going early in the morning. Well, I'll be at work from 7 to 11, so it can't be too early. Anyway, I just love this channel. And that's what I was doing. I was remixing, but I was remixing it's called Ghetto Kids _ T-Fug, T-F-U-G. That's crazy that I have to squint and I'm using my glasses. These might not be strong enough. Back to the Dollar Tree I go. But yeah. I love these little kids, but let me not play that music because I don't want to get copyright. But I love watching him and those little kids. They are too cute. They have the facial expressions down. Honey, they gets it, baby. Yes. Bam. Ow. Ooh. Oh. And they little hype people in the back, baby. That's my family hyping me up. I can't dance, and they know it. So they like to see me make a fool of myself. All right. Here we go. So the 2 products that I'm going to be using is Glovers. Now, if you're in my age group, you might know what this is. It's kind of like a, what do I want to say? Like a tar type of situation, mixture or something. But anyway, it's good for like dermatitis, psoriasis, all of these things. And I think the reason that my mom started using it is because when I was little, um, some kind of way I had like well, it started out as like a dandruff patch or something, and then it just moved all across my head. Like I had one, two, like it was just all over my head. And my mom started using that sulfur-8, which I do have some medicated sulfur-8, but it was a sulfur-8 shampoo she was using. And then to regrow, because I guess apparently it must have taken my hair out or something, but to regrow it, she just used this, Glover's and Vaseline. Those two things. That's it. That's all. I know we have all these things now that has this in it and that in it and jojoba this and grapeseed that, and the list goes on, right? So anyway, this and the ingredients of what? Well, it has sulfur in it, so 2.5% sulfur. So to some degree, I am. Let me get my sulfur. Hold on. Now this isn't the sulfur, shampoo. This is the medicated original formula for anti-dandruff hair and scalp conditioner. But I want to see what the active ingredient in this is. So sulfur 2%, right? This one has 2% of sulfur. This has 2.5% sulfur in it. So I guess these two things could be mixed together, but my concern would be that maybe that would be too much sulfur. Because at that point, if you got 2 and 2.5, wouldn't that be 4.5? All right. But we're going to see. This, I just purchased it. So, anyway, y'all. That's that. I just dropped the top and all that, too. Oh. I found it. All right. So, I don't think I'm going to add it into my sulfur 8 actual, medicated conditioning grease. That's what it is, grease. So anyway, this Vaseline I've had for a minute and a half, so it's not a full thing of Vaseline. This is what I was using just to rub on my lips. Y'all know my lip issues, honey. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is pretty much, I have a little spoon here. Yeah, I'm using Hurricane's little spoon. She don't need it. She got about 10 of these things. So anyway, I'm going to make a little hole in it because it's going to make it easier for me to mix it. I'm going to just end up mixing this entire container. You can't, if you did, of course, if you want your Vaseline for something different, you can take some out, put it in a different container, and then pour, just mix it together. So I don't need that. So I'm going to just use it right out of this container. I do have another small container of Vaseline that I can use for my lips. Okay, so I did that, made that little hole. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Then I'm gonna I don't know if I need to shake it, but I will, just to get the ingredients all popping together. All right, I think I got it enough. Baby, people gonna smell you with this. That's okay. It's okay. Because I work from home. Ain't nobody gotta smell me. But even if they did, I don't give a damn. It's gonna grow my hair. So see that? It comes in this little glass container. And then this is what it looks like. I'm gonna see if I can pour it. Alright, so there it is. And I'm going to pour quite a bit in here. Like I said, I am mixing this entire container. So, wasn't quite half of the bottle, but I got quite a good bit in there. I don't want to dump it over because it might come rolling out. But yeah, that's that. Ooh. So then I'm going to just take the spoon and mix it up. And I might not have enough in here because, baby, I still see grease. Ooh, ooh. And believe me, it's not easily mixed because it's not like, um, the Glovers is just like accepting of this Vaseline. So you definitely have to get in and, mix it, mix it, mix it. So I'm going to pour more in there. I might end up using this entire container, but I'm just glad to know that they do have it at my local hair beauty supply because they don't have it everywhere. I usually if I'm in Tampa, I used to be able to get it from, it's a College Hill Pharmacy. College Hill Pharmacy is the name of the place that this used to originate at. They since changed Charlie's or College Hill. I don't even know why I said Charlie's, because Charlie's Market probably, but that's a different story. But I'll let y'all know about Charlie's Market too. Anyway, Charlie's College Hill Pharmacy was the black people's pharmacy, back in the day. Across the street from the projects. They had everything, anything old that you were looking for. You remember those knee socks, the nylon knee socks in different colors? They had those. You remember those footies with the little balls on the end? You could find those there. The stuff that, when babies had the thrush back in the day, that purple stuff, they used to stain your damn teeth. They used to have that too. Gentian Violet was what it was called, I think. And it was just used for, when babies had the thrush. And, so that would clear it up. But College Hill Pharmacy was where you would go to get anything that your grandma could think about that would tell you what you needed to use. Oh, just put a little turpentine on it. Just go and get. And it's right there at College Hill Pharmacy. So that place has since gone. Definitely new owners. But that was the place to get your medicine. Like, it was just an all around. And look at me just putting the remnants of this stuff in my wig, which is totally unnecessary. And I don't want my wig smelling like this, so I don't know what the hell I was doing. But anyway, yeah, just to kind of follow that up, College Hill. That had some good stuff there. And right next door was Bexley's Chicken. Bexley's was around since I was a child. Then when I came into the preteen and, was hanging out, and Bexley's was open at night. That was the hangout spot. That chicken was on point. How do I explain it? And let me know if you have this in your city, right? It's a piece of chicken, like just a drumstick or a thigh or whatever piece you wanted, right? Right, let me just get the camera down. Okay, and hopefully it'll settle in because I don't think I'm going to get it more mixed than this. But, oh shoot. So all of these little oils that people selling, and go ahead sis, make your coin. But if you know like I know, you'll add some of this in there. Now it's not going to be the prettiest smelling stuff, but it's going to work. Which you guys going to see by watching me and my hair growth. So I've decided that I'm going to come to you guys probably once a month. Because any time more than that is just too damn much. I ain't going to have that much hair growth in 2 weeks. So a month is good enough. So I'm going to, every month, I'm going to end this week, tomorrow, the 9th, 10th. So September 10th, which is tomorrow. I'm going to use Sunday. Like I said, it's a whole care day, but definitely hair. So I'm going to take off my wig, wash deep wash my hair, head, and condition it as well. So these are some of the things that I got. And I think I showed you guys in a previous video the stuff that I was going to be using. So let me get it. I'll be right back. Glue them down. The other thing with lace wigs is that I don't think we wear them properly. I won't say everyone, but I'll say for the majority of people, they put it right on their hairline. And so I guess if you have a low hairline, that makes sense because you don't want the wig all the way down here because that's not cute, sis. No. But you're not supposed to put the wig directly on your hairline. It's supposed to go, maybe a couple centimeters or whatever in front of that, in front of your hairline. You're not ever supposed to touch your hairline with that glue, which is part of the reason why, the ladies do the whole freeze spray and push their edges all the way back and, that whole nine. So that is what is supposed to happen with a wig. You're supposed to put it in front of your hairline, especially for the lace wigs. But no, the answer to that question is simply not, no, it's just not true. You don't get alopecia from wearing wigs. And so I don't want anyone to think that, that was what I was promoting, I guess. I don't know, because I know maybe she saw that I wear a lot of wigs, or maybe I said something about wearing wigs and she just thought that maybe that was the cause of the alopecia, but no, ma'am, that wasn't it. It was me just not properly taking care of my hair. So, with that being said, okay, I have it all mixed up, so I'm going to let you guys see. It's still kind of looby. That's not even a word, right? But what I was looking for was kind of, I guess, mushy. I'm just trying to make sure that all of the liquid, though, is kind of mixed in so that it's not just sitting at the top and, if it tilts over, it's going to waste out. I am going to have to clean the bottle up. I got this rag right here. So I'm going to use that to clean it up, but okay. Let me let y'all see. Okay. All right. So can you see the consistency? So it's a little bit more liquid but it's still in a solid form. So that's that. Of course, I wasted all over the front. But we're going to clean that up. So, yeah. So you just keep it like that. And that's how you store it. I probably just store it right behind me in my little mini fridge. Of course. Now, let me tell y'all about this mini fridge. I know I always be talking and I digress a lot. But y'all need to hear this. So, Amazon is where I got this mini fridge. Y'all know that. Y'all already know where I got this thing from. So, I got it from Amazon. And originally, I was looking for a black one. Because that's my aesthetic, right? They didn't have a black one. Or the black one they had, I think, was too small or something like that. And I wanted a pretty good size one so that I could fit, a lot. Or, yeah, a lot. A lot of stuff in it. So, I had it plugged in. Everything was going good. Now, let me not say it was Amazon's fault. Because y'all know I got hurricane over here. And so, the front, let me just show it to you. All right. Y'all see that, right? So this is the little mini fridge and has a little mirror on it. And so it has a light. Well, I don't have it plugged in right now, but it has a light right here. And so Hurricane, every time she comes into my bathroom, all she wants to do is, because it has different levels. So it'll go from light to medium to, just full blast. So she pops and pops and pops and pops, and that's all she wants to do. So if you'll see, it's kind of roomy. I have all of my different scrubs, serums, and things like that. I also have my nail glue in here. But at this point, it's not even being preserved because the fridge is off. Anyway, I'm going to probably take that out and take it in there. So all of my creams that I use on my face, this little thing, I want it to remain cold. Why is it that a couple of weeks ago, I was smelling like burnt electricity, burnt plastic, burnt something, like something was on fire. So I came in the bathroom, so I'm like, what is that smell? This is my only outlet in the bathroom, which that's another damn issue that I need to correct in here. This bathroom is too large to only have one outlet. I can't even plug up my doggone towel warmer for the fact that I have to drag it over here, plug it in, and it ain't going to sit right here. So I can't keep it plugged in. Child, that's another thing. I'm going to get me another outlet. But I smelt the burning So I'm like, okay, what's that? So I come over, and like I said, this is the only outlet, and the burning got stronger as we got over here. So I'm thinking, like, is it at my door? Thought I heard somebody knocking at my door. Child, the strange noises your house make at night. Y'all have that same problem? Anyway, I don't have no business being up. That's number one. But anyway, so I had it plugged up. And I also have my facial steamer plugged right here. So I keep my facial steamer and my mini fridge plugged in. Well, at any given time, one of them are plugged in because I have my also have my little plug-in in there. Why I smelt it burning. So I come over here to the actual come over here to the plug, and so like I said, it got stronger. So my first thing was just to unplug it. I don't need no fires, honey. I don't need my house burning down to the ground by no mini fridge. So I unplugged that joker and just let it sit here. Of course, it still houses everything that I need to. It's not cold, but child, it's there. So I don't know if to order me a new one. I don't know if I should just keep this one because the eye behind me probably has some issues. I don't know. But I do know that I need to get an electrician out here to check it out. That's number one. Not only that, my electric bill has been extremely high. And I know everybody has been going through that same, that same thing where their electric bill is high, 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 high. But I've had months where my electric bill have been half of my entire mortgage. Let that sit and digest and marinate. Half of my entire mortgage. So their only explanation to me was that unplug everything, turn my AC up to, what that bitch said, 80. Sis. Nope, not living in Florida. I will not. Because at 80, bitch, I can sit on my porch. I don't need an AC. I'll go sit in my car. So then she tells me that I need to have an energy, is it an energy audit? If I'm saying it wrong, y'all know what I'm talking about. Where somebody comes out and kind of just surveys your home and kind of see where the energy is pulling from, what's pulling what, if there's, extreme amount of energy being consumed or whatever. But I've had one of those done prior to living in Ocala. So I have had one done when I was in Tampa. So what? But, at that time, our electric company down in Tampa is called Tampa Electric, right? Up here, it's Seco. Well, I don't even think I'm on that particular utility. So we actually have 2 utility companies up here, which is still not a good idea since both of them high as the dickens. But you can only get one. So depending on where you live is going to be determined upon what energy or, company that you have to go with. So they paid for it when I was in Tampa. Tico, that's something that they pay to do. Have their electrician come out and kind of give you an energy survey or audit to see what's going on in the home. Is there being a lot of energy being consumed there, and what is causing it? Like, is it a, broken I can't talk. A broken, what do you call those things? Breaker box. Breaker, that's it. So, and I have had my breakers changed out because at one point I was to the point where my lights were kind of going out. So if I was on the other side of the house where my content room is, and I had, my computers going, maybe plugged in my heater and, just whatever, the lights would just ploop, blank off on that side of the house. So I had somebody come out, and he was an electrician, and he was saying how the well, when the house was built, whoever built the house, the builders, they chose cheap materials. So with those cheap materials came the improper breakers or whatever. So anyway, um, it was a quick fix. I had him go up there to Home Depot and get the pieces. So he was able to fix that. And surprisingly, I haven't had it happen again. So I know there's something going on, and I don't know if, something like he said that, when the house was built, cheap products were used, and now it's costing me on the end. But I can't do no $800 light bills every month. That can't happen. That's about as much as my damn car payment. Child, anyway, it's like, everything keeps going up besides the pay. Lights go up, the rent goes up. I mean, you can't even get a good 2-bedroom, townhouse, hell, a duplex for less than $2,000 for a 2-bedroom. That is unheard of. But, child, and I don't know who the hell they think can pay it. Like, you're going to have so many homeless people. Nobody can afford that. Especially, like I just said, everything is going up, but you pay. So I'm trying to shake this like it's really going to shake. But hopefully just if there's any liquid in there. Oh, it did shake a little something. All right. Shake some, shake some. My son's favorite song. Okay. So anyway, there's that. So I have it all mixed up. And so when I go in to do my hair care, I'll just, make sure I rub this in. Right? And so let me show you this other thing that I did pick up as well, though. Because my scalp is pretty itchy. I think this is going to, rectify that, though. Because it's made for, like, dandruff, dermatitis, psoriasis, and all that stuff. But not to say that I have any of them, but my scalp is really, really itchy. And then, so I picked up this stuff. I was out at the beauty supply store just looking for something to lubricate this wig and get it back in its curl status. So the stuff that, well, what is that stuff? Oh, here it is. And I got this stuff. I was introduced to it from Slay by Jordan. Yeah, I think this is what he used. I don't know if he used it all the time, but this is what I saw on his page. And so I ran out and got it. Noodle Head. It's called Noodle Head, and it's a kick up your curls curling cream. So I'm out of it, of course. It's empty, but for me, I keep the empty bottles just because, not to try and like scrape it from the bottle or anything like that, but just to keep the bottle so that when I'm re-upping or just re-ing my products up, because I'm a product junkie, so I tend to buy the next best thing. So this really, really worked well, and I wanted to make sure that I remembered what it was, so that's why I keep the empty containers, so that I know that I need to replenish that. The other thing is this. This is the best. Now, don't mind all this stuff that's in the bottle because I done redid it. Oh, I just noticed that they're by the same brand, BTZ. Beyond the Zone. Okay, so yeah, Beyond the Zone Noodle Head. And then this is Beyond the Zone. And this is Turn Up the Heat, so it's a heat protectant. Baby, run to get this, please, run. Because this is phenomenal. And let's just say I'm not able to find it just anywhere. I don't find it at any beauty supply store. Sally's may have it, but my go-to, Amazon. All right, so we're gonna sit and try. I've been on this camera for a minute and a half, but I tell you what, seemingly it works pretty well on the charger because it still has the battery. I mean, I haven't gotten any battery low sign. It's been on the charger, and I'm still able to record while it's charging. So big ups for the digital camera. All right, yeah, it might be an okay camera after all. Okay, so I didn't just get, okay, so I guess let me just put the products up that I was just working with to keep all this stuff, organized and whatnot. Oh, what I didn't show you though is these two. So this is a strengthening treatment. So aside from the Alpha G shampoo and conditioner, they also have this little two-step, and it's not the same two-step protein that I was telling you guys about earlier. This is a strengthening treatment. So it has amino acid blend is this one, and then this one is botanical extracts, vitamins, and hematocrits. Yeah, and that's just, moisture. That's what that hematocrit stuff means. So yeah, 1, 2. And so I'll use both of those, these two, and then of course my Rogaine. So I've still been using that on my little areas where I want to grow back, that I don't know if they're gonna grow back, that I don't think they will, but I want them to. the pressure, the pressure. But anyway, I'm good with it either way. If it grows back, cool. I am gonna try though, if I can get it to grow all in. I'm going to wear my natural head. No wig, no nothing. Just, do my eyebrows really nice, put my lashes on, get me some big hoops. Well, I have some in there that I purchased, never worn, but put on my big hoops and, rock my head, my bald head. So that's the plan now. That's if I can get my hair to grow back in. If I cannot get my hair to grow back in, then I'm just going to shave it. Totally clean, shave it, go to the barbershop, let them, straight edge, razor it. Hopefully they don't cut me. Put a hot little towel, the whole nine. And just, go for my little bald head, shiny look. So anyway, I'm optimistic. I really am, but I also am realistic and know that once you damage something beyond a point, it may not revert. So I am prepared for that it may not grow back. And I've had a couple of my subscribers just share with me, and thank you guys for everyone that has been sharing with me your story, giving me hair care tips. I listen and I've heard you, and just know that your suggestions and tips and all of that is very well appreciated. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But one of my subscribers was just saying how she had gone through the same thing and tried to grow it back and just wasn't getting any, luck with the areas where it's shiny. She was just saying how it would grow back in a little bit like fuzzy, but then it would just go away. And I've kind of experienced that same thing. So, like I said, I am optimistic that it will grow back, but I'm not unrealistic that it might not. So, with that all being said, your girl talk too much, but I like this. So, I don't know why I was so scared before. It's like, it's nothing to it. Just, get my camera set up, get to talking, and my problem is I can't shut the hell up. I know y'all don't want to hear everything I'm talking about, but this is my little diary. So, it's like, how you can tell somebody a secret and don't have to worry about them telling it? That's kind of what you guys are to me. Because, hell, y'all don't know me. So I can tell y'all my deepest, darkest secret. And y'all ain't going to even tell nobody. Okay, so here go the products that I'm going to be, I'm not going to use all of them, obviously. But this is what I ordered to kind of combat, like, frizziness and stuff like that. Well, I probably should have got it in earlier months just because Florida humidity equals frizz. But we're going into like we don't really have a fall, so I won't even say that, but we're going into the cooler months. So I don't know that these things will necessarily be warranted, but like I said before, I have a lot of curly wigs. So I definitely wanted to find something that I could use to try to combat the frizziness and to not have it so poofed out. So as you can see, I have combed all the curls out. I used my paddle brush and I just combed everything out just to get all the kinks out. And then I'm gonna go in with probably this it won't be this one now. This one I think is just, it says next day curl revitalizer. So I'm feeling like this is after you've gotten it all moisturized, got the curls back in, and like it just says the next day, this is the, you know, you would use this just to kind of spruce up your curls, pop them up, you know, that's that. Then I have this that I ordered, Lotta Body, coconut and shea oils. I know I used to use Lotta Body back in the day for my wraps, but this one says that it's a foamy mousse and that it defines curls, it reduces frizziness, and yeah, and just sets wraps or whatever. So there's that. And then this one is probably the one that I'll use. It's the Shea Moisture, and it is coconut and hibiscus. It's the frizz-free curl mousse. So that's what we're going to use right now. Alright, so. And like I said, I've already combed it out. So, and. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but let me get my spray bottle. Because it has water in it. And, here it is. Okay. My little spray bottle. So, I don't have that much spray and water. So I'm going to just fill it up. And I don't think I put anything in it. No oils or conditioner or anything like 24. I want to be either turning in my 2 weeks notice or have already done so. Because that is the life that I am manifesting for myself. That I am going to, and I'm going to scoot over a little bit just so I can see this. I'm going to turn you guys around. Because the camera, or the, not the camera, but the, of course my mirror is behind me. So anyway. Yeah, I want to be a full-time content creator. So I'm thinking about just, and I don't know, maybe I can do all of this stuff, just take, or from the tips and tricks from like YouTube Studio or things like that, TubeBuddy and vidIQ, you know, those different platforms. But if I need to, I am willing to. And I just ran across, I think it's Erin on Demand, and that's ERIN on Demand. So if it's any of you guys that's out there and you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I would say to head over to her channel, because I just looked at a couple of videos, right? Everybody telling you how to grow your channel, how to how to grow your channel fast in 2023 and all of that. So most of them tell you the same stuff, you know, pick a niche and da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, y'all know I can't pick nothing. Y'all see me all over the place. Because I don't like all that buildup on my hair. It just makes it look old too soon. So, let me see. I got this towel down here to catch anything. All that water. So yeah, I guess this is the first step. I'm going to just put water all over it. Keep in mind, I don't have this thing glued down, so the top is not glued down. I do have glue on the tabs, which it's coming up, if you can see. But I'm not going to put any more on there, just because I'm going to be taking it off Sunday. But like I said, I have somewhere to go today. Alright, so. Alright. And hopefully, my hope though is that this stuff doesn't make it hard. So while I do want my curls to be defined, I don't want them all hard and crunchy. And if you can see that, baby, these curls is popping right back in. Why did I do that? That is crazy. I have all these crazy sounds that I make. Alright. Now I want to make sure I get it on the ends, because I hate old, dry, crusty looking wig. Now I say that and I walk around my house most of the days with a crusty wig, child. But I ain't going out like that. Okay, so get that. Alright, so take my comb, well, my brush, and paddle through. Right? Okay, so let me just get the top done. And baby, I'm about to push it off my head. Alright, so. And then your girl has been, like I said, with these social media platforms and things like that. I'm just trying to get my name out there, trying to grow my channel. Because my hope, I don't know, I could say that I just want to document and that's true. I do want to document things just so that I will have the memories and, obviously my kids will have memories of these videos and things like that. But I want to grow my channel to where I'm able to do this full time. Because your girl don't like working. Well, I won't say that. I won't say that I don't like working. I don't like working for other people. And I don't like working doing things I don't want to do. Because that old adage is that if you do something you love, you'll never work another day in your life, honey. That is so true. I mean, it's kind of true because it's like when you work for yourself, you work overtime. So you don't just work 9 to 5, you work, right? But in that same sense, if it's something I love doing, yeah. And I think I want to, and this is not right now, this is like kind of in the next 5 years, because I do see myself being a full-time YouTuber. I do. So that's my goal, actually. So I'm going to give myself a good, I started in August, so next year August will be a year, and then by December, okay, so I'm going to say December of 2000, I'm shooting vlogs, I got videos about my dogs, I love doing nails, I want to do makeup, I want to do wigs, like, baby, I don't have a niche. I am the niche. Anyway, she was just saying the opposite of that. Just saying that you don't necessarily have to have a niche. It's called layering. It's what she calls it. And it's pretty much when you do like, how did she explain it? Kind of doing or showing what it is that you love, like what you love, versus what you do. And if that's not it, and that's not the whole thing, I'll come back and let you guys know that I made a mistake. But pretty much just stating like, you can have a basic foundation of something that you like. Let's say you like home decor, right? If you're just doing yourself, your home or whatever, you can only really fix up your house once. I know a girl though, she does her house twice a year, just revamps it, gets new furniture. Your girl ain't got it, you feel me? So I'm gonna keep the same stuff I got for years to come. So, but anyway, just kind of like taking that and then building off of that. So yeah, you're showing people that your home decor, right? Then you can build off of that and do organization. You can do clean with me. So all of this ties back into decor and aesthetics, and so kind of just not limiting yourself to one particular thing, and kind of just showing what you love, like what you're passionate about, and then building on those things, like family. Then you do vlogs, so it's just different. And I said all that to say that I don't know if it's her offering it or if it's somebody else, and she was just promoting it or just telling us about it. But it's called the I want to say Content College or Content Creators College, something to that effect. Once I know more, I'll tell you more, right? But it's something that I like resign myself to the fact that if this is what I aspire to do, then I have to educate myself. I've always been that way. My family calls me a career student. It's just because when I become passionate about something, I dive all the way in. I want to know the ins and outs about it. I want to be certified in it if I have to have a certification because I want to let people know I'm serious about it, right? So that's what I was contemplating. And once I'm done in here, that's what I think I'm going to go do is, well, I know I'm going to go do that plan because I do have some things that are coming up here for October. Actually, the end of the year is gonna be lit, litty, lit. So y'all better stay tuned. I am going to be doing Vlogmas this year, and it's my first year as a content creator. But I'm gonna be doing Vlogmas. So yeah, I'm trying to get my stuff together. Like I said, I want to be a full-time content creator, and so that's my, that's me getting myself together, getting myself educated to the point where, I know a little bit more about all these platforms and things. So stay tuned, guys. I feel like I'm going to take an editing class or just, keep myself in the loop with editing because there's so many things that always change, and I want to make sure that I'm shooting out the best content that I possibly can. So I think I've gotten this side pretty well lubed up, right? So let me just go ahead and put this to mousse. And that's what I might do is just put, like I said, I don't want it to be hard, honey. Oh, I don't know. I don't put it all over my legs, girl. Okay, ain't no harm, no foul. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of planning here. So Vlogmas is one thing I want to do. I know it was something that is done in October for like, around is it Oktoberfest or it's something. Like I said, I've been watching YouTube for a minute, so I know it's something popping for each and every little month up here, just going in towards those holidays. So be prepared to be sick of me. Be prepared to be sick of me. Because your girl's going to be on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. That reminds me, I never tell you guys to follow me on my social medias. So, how do the people say, like, stay the course, right? And not, I won't say give up, because I don't foresee either of them giving up. But it's kind of like, how you get out of school, and I get it, you're burnt out, you want a break from school. But in my experience, I would say while you're on the track, go ahead and just do it. Don't stop. Don't postpone it. Don't take a year off. None of that. Do it while you have the time, energy, and no kids. Because life starts lifing. And after a while, you go to working, you accumulate things. You might get a car. You might get, credit card. You might just get in debt. And then you find it harder and harder to actually go back and go to school and do what, finish your degree and all of that. So that's been my conversation with them as of late. Just kind of, making a decision. I know that college is not for everyone. And if it's not for you, then make that decision now and figure out what is for you. What do you need to do to be able to take care of you? To be able to take care of yourself. So we've been harping that for some time. It's like, each of them had a job while they were going to school. And so, to be working and then mom is paying all the bills, you have it pretty good, right? So they were both good with their, they're both good with their money. So let's just start with that. They aren't frivolous spenders or anything like that. But with that also being said, you got a taste of working. So of course you got a taste of earning your own money, being able to DoorDash if you want to, being able to order from Amazon if you wanted to, purchase you Michael Kors bag or camera or whatever you want to get. They were able to do all of these things. So you get used to it. I know you do because it's happened to me. It's like you get used to making money. You go to working and you think like, okay, I gotta work so I can get money. Da 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 da. But what's gonna happen? And I don't want to like speak it out loud because the tongue is powerful. But what I fear will happen is like they would get complacent, like working, used to getting a check and things like that. Life starts lifing, and before you know it, you're 3 years in, got a kid, and not haven't gone back to school. You know what I mean? So I think it's into anyone that might be watching, if you have kids, grandkids, if you're the kid and you're going to school, just keep going. Keep going. And definitely be intentional about your degree. Don't just go to school to waste your parents' money. Don't just go to school to get the financial aid and grant and loan money, because you will find that you'll be up a creek without a paddle, because you're going to end up graduating in something, let's say, basic, that you wouldn't probably be able to get a job without that degree, customer service or something. So just be intentional about what it is you want to do. Decide what it is that you want to do first, and then take the steps to reach that goal. Because if you just start going to school and you don't have a clue as to what you want to do, disaster. Disaster. Yeah. Because most people do that, and they think like, oh, I'll just, my first year or two, I'll just do my prereqs, and I can always figure out what it is that I want to do. But what you do is, in that instance, it's like, that's true, you can. But at the same time, if you already know what it is you want to do, you can join groups and take workshops and all of those things that will help you, help you in your educational goals, as far as, what tutors might be available, what resources are available for students in this program, and just be intentional and keep going. So don't stop. Just keep it moving. And before you know it, 4 years will be gone. 4. And you'll have a degree. So that's what I would tell myself, my younger self. And so that's what I offer as, and any type of advice would be to just continue to go. Like Dory said, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep going, going, going. Y'all see, I get silly at night when I'm sleepy. So anyway, and I don't think I'm really sleepy, but I guess I'm tired. So I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to let my hair dry. I don't like to manipulate it a lot, because then it goes to getting big. If you'll notice right here, this is drying out and it looks like it's getting bigger. So I'm going to put this up, and I need to take it off my, because I don't want to have to clean all this stuff up. I'm synonymous for that though. I'll go and make a mess and then look at the big job and like, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing that. So then I say I'm going to do it tomorrow, and tomorrow turn into next week, and then next week I got all this stuff on my sink. So y'all saw me clean all this stuff off, so that ain't going to happen again. I'm about to put all this stuff up. I am going to go ahead and put just a little bit on here, just to see if it kind of holds these curls together at the bottom. I mean, I can see it frizzing out, but that could just be because I've been messing with it. But we're going to put some curling mousse on it. And I really don't like that mousse feel. Like I said, I don't want it crunchy, but I want these curls to be popping. Pop, pop, popping. Yeah. Ooh, and it smells good. Yes, girl. Lottie Body plays no games, honey. It will make you lay down. I remember about Lottie Body back in the day. It was nothing to get you a little ponytail. Throw you some rods in there, a little Lottie Body. Throw that thing in the microwave. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Comment down below if y'all remember them microwave ponytails. Baby, we tried everything. But I tell you what, lace fronts changed the game. Changed the game. Changed it. I thought, weave in general would, just change the game because, people were, but extensions, they've always been around, just not easily accessible, right? I think the stars were able to get them and stuff like that, and they were just so expensive, like nobody normal could afford them. But baby, when lace fronts came out, it was a whole new game. Whole new. And baby's still going. So that's my other advice to anybody that looking to make them some money or looking to start your own business. Let me tell you something. Can't go wrong with hair. With all of the 30 and the 40 and the inches, where's hair going? Who's finna stop wearing it? Even in this little era that we're in now, natural, and I'm all for it. I'm for it. I'm telling you, because I'm trying to grow my hair natural, but baby, a wig is always going to be in my closet. Believe that. Yeah. So hair is not going anywhere, is my point. So wigs, bundles, frontals, closures. Get you a logo, sis, and get the popping. Anyway, I'm just talking and rattling at this point, but hopefully I gave you guys some good gems on this long overdue conversation. I really didn't get into much as far as I do want to do a sit down at some point, just kind of explaining who I am, a little bit about my background, what prompted me to become a YouTuber or content creator. And I think I've answered most of the stuff that I'm going to talk about. I've probably mentioned over several different videos. So at some point, if you've watched my videos, then you probably will already know all of the information that I'm going to be divulging, right? So I think it'll probably be Sunday is when I'm going to dedicate that sit down video, since I'm going to be like self-caring anyway. I'm going to just sit down and do a full, questionnaire. And I know usually you can probably shoot out some questions on social media that you guys want me to answer. However, I don't think enough of you are following me on social media, since I just shouted out in this video my social media platforms. So we'll try that for a different day, honey. Don't even worry about it. But I'm just going to answer some questions. What I'll probably do is just go to some of my pages of some of the girls I like to watch. And I say girls, but I mean girls and guys, because I watch some guys as well. And so, yeah, I'm going in with this stuff. I know I said I wasn't going to use it, but I'm just trying to get this hair to hold these curls so bad and to be shiny. So anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna just answer some questions that I come up for myself, or some questions that I see on other people's pages that people most likely will ask, and I'll just answer those questions. So stay tuned for that, guys, for Sunday's vlog. And I always come in telling you guys like the date and all of that. And I do that because I never know if I'm going to run these videos together. Just have a whole weekly vlog but for right now, my posting schedule is every day. Every day. Every day. You'll, at least though, I will say, at the very least, you will get 2 to 3 videos from me per week. Now, I'm not sure, however, how long I will be able to sustain that type of a schedule, especially being that I work full time. And then, even if I didn't work like a regular 9 to 5, and once I do become a content creator, I know that that's going to be not really realistic, I guess, because I have to have days where I plan and record. So that's that. I don't think that I'm going to just fully have videos shoot every day, but that's my goal. Like, I love it. I love doing it. I love shooting the video. The only thing, like I said, I need to get better with editing, and I'm fully prepared to look into this creators college, Erin on Demand. Make sure you go over to her channel, follow her. She has some great tips for starting out YouTube, even for advanced YouTubers. If you're looking for a good community of like-minded individuals, people that will obviously help you get to the next level, because you can always level up, right? So yeah, go on over to her channel and check her out, because she seems to have some pretty good information, and I'm definitely gonna follow it myself. So yeah, guys, I will be back on Sunday. Um, oh yes, girl, y'all see how easily I get distracted. Anyway, child, I'll be back tomorrow. But definitely stay tuned for Sunday's vlog, because that is going to be my little chit chat and get to know me. So I'll see you babes later, and good night, or good morning actually. Oh wow, baby, I thought that was my little exit, babe, and no, my computer did not hang up. So let me see. All right, guys, so I'm back, and I'm through messing with that wig, or this wig that's on my head actually. And as I was telling you guys earlier, I'm going to be putting together this nail polish rack. So here are the instructions. Now, I do not typically read instructions, but that's what the finished product is going to look like. And I think I'm going to read them just because y'all see all these screws? So I got screws and bolts and all of this. So I'm definitely going to have to read something, so I don't have to redo the whole entire process. And I've been known to do that too. Put something together all wrong because I never read the instructions. So I'm going to read the instructions. So it just states, begin installation by inserting the bottom shelf over the first tier. Okay, so let's see. So here are the sides. Okay, so it's all taped together. Probably need to go and get my scissors. So I'm trying my best not to scratch it up, because I want to keep the acrylic as nice as possible. Okay, so there we have it. They perfectly line up. So I'm going to see, I want to say they go like this, right? Yeah, like this. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Or is it like this? Ooh, I think it might be like this, guys. So it's going to sit like this. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this together. Well, I'm going to try to find all the pieces first. And then I'm going to, well, I think all of these are pretty much the same. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are officially 8 little slots. This is how it looks. Typically I would have gotten this in black, but this is the only color that I saw. So this is still good. Yeah, I just needed to store some polishes. So I'm not tripping. Alright, so where are the screws? Oh, here they are. I try to keep everything together. Oh, here they go. So I probably need to be sitting on a hard, like, surface. So, yeah, I'm going to put you guys probably over here. so you can look at me put it together. Better yet, I'm gonna put it together and come back. That's what I'm gonna do, because this ain't cute for me. This whole little setup that I'm trying to do it, just being lazy in the bed, need to get up because I have to go to work. Oh, actually, what time is it? I forget about the dogs, Lord. And I have to be up at 6, and it's 6:04. So, yeah, let me go feed them, then I'll be back to put this together. Alright, guys, so I didn't have enough time to put together my little nail polish rack. Time got away from me, honey. Me sitting in there running my mouth this morning with y'all all morning. And I needed to be, getting up and getting prepared to take the pups out. And so, yeah. Like I said, time got away from me. So, I wasn't able to finish it. So, I'm gonna, oh, my lips. And see, it's getting worse on this side. I don't know what. I'm gonna look that up. It's like each side takes turns, and sometimes, guys, it is so bad till if I open my mouth too wide, it will split. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Put my glasses on because I can't see nothing. And I'm just logging in so that I'm not late. Okay, so yeah, I didn't have a chance to put my nail rack together, so I'm gonna put that together once I'm done. I only have to work 4 hours. I just signed up from 7 to 11, so that should go by pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put some YouTube on the TV and listen to Miss Jemima and finish that Ghana vlog, baby. It's lit. Well, I always enjoy Miss Jemima's content. She is very, very humorous, right? She's funny. And baby is a fashionista. And she loves everything I love, which happens to be clothes, hats, handbags, shoes, just everything, babes. The sunglasses, perfume. Baby, I think we're cosmic twins. So, Mr. Mima, are we twins, girl? Anyway, y'all know I am a fool. But yeah, I'll come back to you guys later and get that polish rack put together so you can see that. I'm anxious actually to get it put up because I have all these polishes that are in a box, and they've been in the box even before when I had my suite because it was just not any place to really put them. I had the one rack because I gave my daughter, at one point I told myself that I wasn't going to do nails anymore. I was giving it up, so I had given my daughter all of my products, all of my supplies, my nail table, everything. And then only for me to realize that I ain't never given up doing nails. I love it, so I'm not going to give it up. So anyway, said all that to say that I didn't have, I had like one rack. And so I had most of my regular polishes on the rack because it was right next to the pedicure chair. And so I guess I have to get out of the era. Oh, let me get my phone out of here, child. Anyway, I have to get out of the era where people used to wear gel on their fingers and then regular polish on their toes. Nowadays, people just wearing everything everywhere. Well, not everything everywhere. No regular polish, I should have said. They're just wearing gel polish on both. That's really what I meant. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to come back to you in a bit. I did make myself a cup of joe. And I don't drink coffee every day, guys, but some days I do drink it just to warm my bones, especially when it's cold outside. And some days I just drink it because it soothes my throat as well. So there's that. Yeah, I'll be back. Let me get myself signed in. I don't know what's going on. Something is going on with my actual computer. I sat with IT yesterday for over an hour only to find out that I was not shutting my computer down correctly. So all the updates that would happen overnight, that would not happen for me because, girl, y'all ain't tell me I had grease all on the side of my face. Y'all my friends? What? Anyway, it might be on the side of my face again because these lips won't let me be great. But yeah, I was shutting down the computer wrong. Go figure. I wasn't restarting it. I was like full on hard shutting it down. And like I said, the updates that's supposed to happen at night were not taking place. So hopefully I'll see a dramatic change because I know my supervisor was thinking I was crazy, like how long it was taking me to do those cases. Like, babe, this my computer tripping. And I'm glad to know that it wasn't my ISP because I'm in no mood to try to get a whole nother provider. So anyway, I'll get back to you guys in a minute. And then I know I was telling y'all about too my little camera situation, right? So anyway, I've had this. It's called Coolpix B500, and it is a Nikon. Do you know how to say it? Yeah, Nikon. Anyway, child, I ain't gonna bother to tell y'all. So what happened was I had it in the bag, right? So here is the bag and everything. So I have my manual in there as well. So you can see it's kind of tattered and weathered. So this is what lets me know that moisture got into this bag. Because I had it, we were at the beach. And, I was just trying to get some footage because we run a jet ski business. So I was trying to get some footage on everybody on the jet skis just to promote. And so it started raining. It was raining so bad. Like, I thought Hurricane Ida, who that lady was? Idella. You know what I'm talking about. I thought that was her prematurely. Anyway, we were out there at the water and it started to rain. So I think my camera bag was on one of the benches because at the little beach we were at, we had like a little section, little table and stuff out at the picnic island is where it is. If you're from Tampa, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But so yeah, I had my camera bag sitting out there, and while it looks like it's pretty thick, I guess rain can get through whatever. So I go and I didn't even notice that it had gotten wet. I just didn't. So oh, wait a minute, I'm just trying to okay, yeah, so I didn't know it had gotten wet. So anyway, long story short, I go ahead and I try to trying to get it to my YouTube bag, right? So I say, I got a camera. Let me go and pop that puppy out. Let's just say this puppy ain't popping no pup. So I open up the, try to turn on the thing. So, yeah, all the buttons stuck. So anyway, I try to turn on the camera and nothing, right? So I go to the batteries thinking, okay, the batteries are dead. Well, let me just show you guys. And I don't know. I can't turn this thing off once I... Okay, what? Am I lying? No, I ain't lying. It does what it wants to do, and that's my point I was getting to. The batteries were kind of corroded. Let me get to it. Let me sign in, child, because I am procrastinating right now. And I got to make sure I'm at work on time, because these people be on your ass. And especially this overtime, they're like, child, you signed up for OT. You started at 7, not 7:30. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this thing open. Oh, there it go. Yeah, there it go. So if you notice on this little camera thing, it looks like there was some corrosion. Well, it was. The batteries were corroded. It was corroded up here. So I was just thinking like, okay, so my camera is ruined. I don't have a real way to, oh, and that's the other thing. I need to put a disc in there. But I don't want to put a disc in there and then the camera's not operating and then it blows my disc and I done wasted a SD card when I could have put it into something else like my GoPro or something. Oh, no thanks. Okay. So long story short, my camera is not working Every time I turn it on, and like I said, I don't know if I need to put it in an SD card, but I would think that it would come on and allow me to do the settings without the SD card in it. But every time I turn the camera on, it gets stuck. So let me just show you. All right, so the camera is coming on, and it's right here at the beginning. So it's asking me to choose the time zone and set date and time. So I want to say yes. So generally, you would just hit OK. Well, something's wrong with the OK button. It doesn't want to work. All of the buttons, actually. I'm supposed to be able to hit menu to go back and cancel it. But as you can see, I'm hitting menu and nothing happens. It's just like nothing is working. Like the, okay. Now you see that happened? Now I can't push OK or anything to that effect. This is the most that it will let me go to. I can't hit cancel to go back. It's just, I think my camera's done for. Comment down below and let me know if any of you guys know, or if you ever had a camera that has broken or anything to that effect. The batteries got corroded and you've taken it to the shop, because that's something too that I would be interested in, is just taking it to a camera shop to see if they can get it operable. Now I don't want to spend, well, I won't say that, because I spent a pretty penny on this camera, so it would be worth it if it's even if it's $100 to have it fixed or more, because I spent more than that on it. So I don't know. Comment down below, guys. Let me know if you've ever had a camera to break, if you've had to get it repaired, you know, what the costs were like, and did it work the same after you got it back. Yeah, pretty decent camera. I mean, it is kind of heavy. Much heavier than this camera that I'm actually recording on, so. But, okay, guys. I will be back. Let me get my butt to work. I just wanted to kind of give y'all an update on that camera, because I know that I was telling y'all that I had looked at YouTube and found out how to clean up the corrosion, which that worked like a charm. It's just, right now, I can't get it to work. So, yeah, I'm going to take that to the shop and let that be that. Hopefully they can get it fixed. If not, but I am still going to buy a camera. I think it's going to be either a Sony, which is that, the Sony Z something, ZW, ZB, ZX or something. That one. The one that all of the girls use on YouTube. That'll probably be the one that I get. Either that one or there was another camera, I'm trying to think. But yeah, like I said, probably be Sony. But alright guys, I'll be back.